Welcome to the June 3rd, 2024 regular meeting of the Board of Education of the Beacon City School District. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Anne-Marie, do you want to do roll call? Do we have to appoint you or anything? Yeah, maybe we should. Okay. Can I have a motion to appoint Anne-Marie Corderoni as pro tem?
So moved.
Second. Kristen, second by Flora. Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I'm also in favor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Passes 7-0. Thank you. Okay, roll call, please.
Ms. Hurston?
Here.
Ms. Flynn?
Here.
Ms. Heath?
Here.
Ms. Cush?
Delayed.
Mr. Shelley?
Here.
Mr. White?
Here.
Stadler?
Here.
Ms. York?
Here. Thanks. Matt, could you review the fire exits, please?
Exits are in the back of the LGI.
Thank you. Open to the public. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to make a public comment? Seeing none, we do not have a workshop tonight. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Snuck in. I didn't know if we'd see any.
Yeah,
given-
it looked super short on the agenda, so I didn't know either.
It is short. Yeah, we don't have a workshop or anything tonight,
All
but
right.
if you have any comments you want to share, or,
No, thought I'd show up in case public comment. That's
yeah.
all. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you. I'm sure you're
You too.
excited for the last few days of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got finals.
And we have you again next year, right? Because you're a junior. Okay, great. And you're willing to.
Of course.
Great. Okay. No,
Way
I didn't mean to
I was
put
say,
you on the spot.
people in public.
You can totally change your mind.
Like it, or you want to come back again?
You can change your mind and get back to us offline.
It's going to be on YouTube forever. You're right.
Well, thanks for coming. Reviewing the agenda, we do have a couple of changes. 1212 L1 has a change and 1216 has been added. Okay. Can I have a motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss the employment history of a particular individual? The board will return in about 45 minutes.
So moved.
Flora, second by Eunice. Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? I'm also in favor. Passes 7-0.
Oh, yeah.
Superintendent's report.
All right. I kind of have a list of things I want to go through. I'll try to be quick. First, today I felt like was the kickoff of just this amazing time of year when we're all super busy, but then we're also doing different things to like honor, our students. And so right after school today, we had our athletes do their college signing. And so we had athletes from baseball, softball, track and field, girls and boys soccer, football, and cheer. I think I got it all. And so it was a great group, really exciting. And then a few hours later, we had senior awards with all the different scholarships. We had to leave that to, kick off our meeting on time. And but it's such a wonderful thing to see just all the achievements that our students are making, and it just makes it all worth it. I also just wanted to say we haven't met since the vote on May 21st, was that? That was the vote? Just want to say a huge thank you to the community. We felt really good about the results, obviously. I've been saying to people, really feel great about the capital project vote. It came essentially in the same as our regular budget proposition, and so we're really excited to move forward with that. However, on issues of budget, I am just going to be super boring this upcoming year. I'm just going to start tonight with talking about like the state financial situation, how it impacts Beacon. I'm a member of NISCUS, which is the State Council of Superintendents, and they put out their councilgram today, and the word they used for what happened with the state budget was stunning. That was a stunning change in how funding happened to about half the districts in the state. When they refer to the issue of Save Harmless, they're concerned that schools like Beacon, which have been using Save Harmless to fund a lot of programming, the needs of communities have grown in the last few years, and to lose this funding or to have it be flat was really devastating to districts. Save Harmless is only 1% of total school aid and less than 0.3% of total state spending, but yet it became like the thing that received all of this negativity and cutting from the governor. So again, we feel great about the budget vote. Very, very, very grateful for the community support for all the projects that we put forward. But again, the state funding situation, I'm going to just keep saying it all year. We're going to really work on ways to keep us moving forward, but it's significant. And I like that word stunning because I think it's important to sort of remind folks of how out of the blue this was, especially after foundation aid was fully funded the year prior. So also just a kind of a smaller item in terms of advocacy. I just wanted to briefly speak to, there's a bill, I'm not exactly sure how far it's moved forward, but it's a bill that's addressing a heat index in school. And so I first want to preface by saying I obviously see this as an issue as an educator and a parent. However, this bill proceeding forward with no financial consideration to helping schools get air conditioning or even consideration to changing the way the state calendar works. I'm trying to think of a good word for this, but ridiculous maybe is one in terms of like doing something, still holding us accountable to school calendar constraints by the state, but saying that schools need to close when the heat reaches a certain level just doesn't make sense, and not attaching any sort of funding that we can tap into for air conditioning. Again, I'm grateful for the capital project work and that we are going to be getting cooling centers in to all of our buildings. I think it's a great first step. I certainly see this as an issue, but to pass this just doesn't make sense. And so I'm reaching out just from my level of superintendent to Jonathan Jacobson and Senator Rollison, just to let them know how I feel about it. It could be something that the board wants to take on. Because again, I feel like at the school district level, we're starting to see just an increasing amount of mandate type things with no funding attached to it whatsoever. And this is just another example of that. So the bills are S3397 and A9011. So I'll be addressing it at my level, just on behalf as the superintendent of the district. I think it could be something that the board wants to tackle at some point too. And then just a note about facilities committee. We'll send like an email or a text to members of the facilities committee if we want to try to meet before the end of the year. I know evenings really start getting eaten up with all the different things that are happening. If we're doing it into the summer, I know the membership of the committee may change, but we're still obviously working with Tetra Tech, but we do have a new principal architect who'll be working with us, Garrett Hamlin. And so he's really looking forward to meeting the committee. So we want to work on scheduling that in the next month or so. And then lastly, at the next board meeting, during the board meeting itself, we'll be honoring retirees and people receiving tenure. Before the meeting at 6 o'clock in the high school, we'll be doing a brief commendation ceremony that I did last year. We had to kind of move it around because of other things that were scheduled, and that is people who just get nominated for contributions to the district. So that's always fun too. So that's all I have, but Flora, I know with advocacy you're always on things, but this heat index one.
I'm
is a
reading
big
it.
one.
It's like that temperature is not.
And then the
temperature.
and just this, I think I like the language that came out of NISCUS today about Save Harmless, that they're not giving up.
Yeah.
Because I almost felt like this thing is just done, and
Is
so
that from a newsletter that you could forward to the
yeah,
board?
I'll forward it to the board. It's like a link-driven thing, but anyone can access it, so I'll do that. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Board comments, Semra?
I'll just say thanks to the community for your votes on the budget, capital projects, and election of new board members. And looking forward to continuing to work on that advocacy for Foundation Aid. And looking forward to the end of the year, lots of activities for the kids.
Thanks, thank you. Kristen?
No comments.
Eunice?
I'd just like to confirm a date for the policy meeting,
Yeah.
policy committee meeting. I know that we originally had June 10th at 7, but we're unable to do that because of other things going on at in the district.
Sounded like Tuesday was
So we're
possibility?
looking at June 11th, right? I'm not sure about
for
the
me.
time, and it looks like June 11th, that Tuesday works for everyone.
I could make 7 work if that was better for everybody.
Okay, were we gonna do prawl in the same night? Like, could we move prawl to,
I honestly
or
don't,
are we not even doing it?
I don't remember where we left it. I think it would be good to have a meeting before the end of the year. I don't know if 7 to 9 is doable for everyone.
Is it doable for you?
It's doable for me.
Okay,
So we can do policy at 7 and then, all right.
policy itself, okay.
So yes, the policy committee meeting will be June 11th, next Tuesday at 7 PM. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Eric?
Add that to some calendar.
Anne Marie, Audit Committee, do we have to meet regarding, I thought we had something else we had to follow up. Did they have to get back to us about something? I can't remember.
They're in the process now of doing the payroll audit. so
Okay,
that-
that's right, that's what it was.
And then they're gonna start at the very beginning of July doing interviewing for risk assessment.
Okay.
And we have external auditors, so it probably won't be for a little while.
Okay.
but then you'll have to-
I just wasn't sure if we had to do it before the end of the year, that's all. I just wanted to ask regarding graduation. I know is there a plan? Do we get sent a plan for what time to be there, or do we just show up? Do we know?
will,
Okay,
yeah.
great. I just didn't,
yep.
first year I didn't know how that worked. I know the date and everything, but finally, I just want to say I went to the senior awards tonight. It was outstanding. The teachers, the presentations were great, and I really like the fact that they actually bring the people that present the award to present it. It really gives it a nice hometown feeling. A lot of community members were there, and it was just a really, really positive night for not only the seniors, but I think everybody that was in attendance. So it was just a really, really positive night. That's it for me.
Thank you. Anthony?
Just would like to say congratulations to all the spring sports. Baseball made it to the sectional finals. Girls softball made it, and I know that the track and field athletes did a fabulous job as well. So kudos to all the spring sports athletes.
And we had a golfer in the state. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Laura?
So we are gearing up in the DCSBA committee for some summer work on prepping for what's going to be a year of heavy advocacy. And we're actually having our in-person meeting this Thursday. I don't know if everybody had a chance to see the invitation, but that is going to be at the, what is it called?
I think it's Millhouse.
The Millhouse Brewing in Poughkeepsie. And all the board clerks from Dutchess County have been invited, and the focus is on what board clerks do for the districts. So that should be an interesting discussion. But we're also going to put together our plans for the summer, which will involve direct advocacy with NYSBA and also with legislators. So I will have more to report in the coming months on that.
Awesome, thank you. I also just wanted to thank the community for approving the budget and congratulate the seniors on their scholarships tonight. It was a really, I heard you sniffling behind me, Eric.
Wait a minute. If anybody knows me, that's not a lot of snow.
that
It
wasn't
was
you.
close. Very close, though.
Someone close to you is sniffling. Okay, let's see, consent agenda. The use of the consent agenda permits the Board of Education to make more effective use of its time by adopting a single motion to cover those relatively routine matters that are included. Any member of the board who wishes to discuss individually a particular piece of business on the consent agenda may so indicate, and that item will be considered and voted on separately, thus preserving the right of all board members to be heard on any issue. Are there any items that any board members would like to have?
12.02B,
B as in boy?
B as in boy.
Any others?
12.05E18.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve 11.01 through 1507 less 12.02B and 12.05E18?
So moved.
Laura, second by Eunice. Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I'm also in favor, passes 7-0. Thanks for the donation. Can I have a motion to approve 12.02B? Can you do them together?
Sure.
You guys are just abstaining. 12.02B, what?
Yeah, you could do. I was just making sure there was enough.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're good. We have 5.
Yeah, you're good.
12.02B and 12.05E18. Yeah. Can I have a motion to approve those?
So moved. Second.
Eunice, second by Flora. Comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining?
Two abstain.
Abstain.
2 abstentions. I'm in favor, so it passes 5-0. Can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I'm in favor, passes 7-0. Thanks. Have a great night.
Okay.